Archangel Michael's voice resonates with a divine urgency, reaching through the fabric of time to pierce your awareness with a truth that cannot be ignored. His words are clear, strong, and laden with purpose. Do not skip this message, beloved child. If you leave now, I will never speak to you again. This is not just a warning, but a profound declaration of divine importance. Archangel Michael isn't simply speaking to you in this moment. He's guiding you through a life-altering crossroad. He's making it clear that the message he carries is one of critical importance for your destiny. The choice to heed or ignore these words will determine your path, your future, and the very nature of the blessings or trials you will encounter. As the guardian angel who watches over you, Archangel Michael holds the weight of your protection, your alignment, and your future in his celestial hands. And with the fullness of his divine authority, he speaks directly to your heart. This is no ordinary moment. You are about to receive something that can change the course of your life, but only if you stay present. Only if you allow these words to sink into your spirit. There is an impending danger approaching something you may not yet fully perceive, but it is there, looming in the unseen. Archangel Michael speaks of a tragedy that is drawing near. A disaster or a series of unfortunate events is being set into motion that could shake the very foundation of your life. But he promises that this message is your safeguard. He is the guardian sent to alter the course of this disaster to prevent you from falling into harm's way. But the key to your protection lies in your willingness to stay and listen. He says, "It's my job to save your life." In this single phrase, Archangel Michael cuts through the noise of everyday distractions. He isn't here for trivial matters or fleeting concerns. His purpose is to deliver a message that will either prevent you from slipping into turmoil or reveal the path that will lead you to victory. In the divine order, there is no accident that you are hearing this message right now. The fact that you are here, that you are listening, means that the universe has aligned for you to receive this protection. But here is the catch. You cannot afford to be distracted. Every second you hesitate, every moment you consider skipping, you risk missing the very thing that can change your life. Archangel Michael urges you to pay attention now more than ever before. He insists that if you leave, you will miss out on an opportunity that cannot be replicated. The moment you skip past this message is the moment you forfeit the chance to have your path reshaped. He urges you with all his might, do not skip. Wait until the end. You're about to find something very big. In his steady and compelling tone, Archangel Michael brings a promise, but only if you remain. Only if you stay until the end of this message will you be privy to the divine reveal. This is not a moment to scroll away or to move on to the next distraction. This is the defining moment that will unveil what you have long been waiting for, something you've needed, but might not have even realized was waiting for you. Archangel Michael tells you, you are about to find something very big. You might be wondering what could be so important. What is so crucial that Archangel Michael feels compelled to ensure you stay until the end? The answer lies in the promise of this revelation. Something big is coming your way. There is a truth, a blessing, or an opportunity that is about to shift the trajectory of your life, and it will come only if you are present, aware, and open to receiving it. This message is not just about protecting you from harm. It's about providing you with the insight, clarity, and divine intervention that will lead you to a more fulfilling, purposeful existence. Archangel Michael acknowledges that life has felt heavy for you lately. Perhaps you've been carrying burdens you can't explain. Perhaps you've been stuck in a cycle of confusion, doubt, or emotional upheaval. These feelings of heaviness aren't random. They are the result of unseen forces at play in your life. Archangel Michael assures you that you are not alone in these struggles. He has been with you, watching over you, and guiding you through the chaos, even when you couldn't see it. But now, with this message, he is revealing a new way forward. A way that will lift that weight off your shoulders and replace it with the clarity you've long been searching for. The importance of this message cannot be overstated. You may not know it yet, but this is the turning point you've been waiting for. Archangel Michael is not simply bringing you a warning, but an opportunity. The opportunity to walk down a path of blessings instead of pain, to embrace the light that has been waiting for you. And this opportunity will be lost if you choose to walk away from the message before it unfolds. He is not just saving you from something destructive, but offering you the chance to reclaim your destiny. For some, this moment will be a life-changing revelation, a moment of deep clarity where everything suddenly makes sense. For others, it will be the divine confirmation they've been waiting for, the piece of guidance that they've been missing to make the right decision. Archangel Michael is fully aware that many of us are prone to distractions in today's world. The constant pull of notifications, the lure of the next thing, the overwhelming demands of daily life. It's all so easy to brush aside something that seems like it could be trivial. But he makes it clear this is not trivial. This is not something you can easily pass over and expect to find the same clarity later. The universe is aligning for you to hear this message at this precise moment. And if you allow yourself to be distracted, you may lose the very key to unlocking your next chapter. With his final words, Archangel Michael impresses upon you the gravity of this message. You are about to find something very big. It is not an exaggeration. The divine forces are moving in your favor. The energy around you is shifting, and you are about to be revealed a truth, a blessing, or an opportunity that could redefine your life. This is the chance you've been waiting for. Don't let it slip away. So stay present, stay focused. Trust that this message is not a coincidence, but a divine invitation to change the course of your future. Archangel Michael is urging you not just to listen, but to be open to absorb and to trust. This is your moment. Don't skip. Wait until the end. You're about to find something very big. Archangel Michael's voice cuts through the distractions of the world, strong and unwavering. As you listen to his words, you can feel the weight of their meaning, the divine urgency that underlies each syllable. Do not skip this message, he warns. The gravity of this simple directive resonates deeply within your soul. Archangel Michael isn't just speaking for the sake of speaking. His words carry a force that reaches beyond the immediate, beyond the physical realm, and directly into your very being. If you allow yourself to be distracted now, if you choose to scroll away, he promises that you will never hear from him again. This is not a fleeting warning. It is a moment in time that you are being invited to embrace. He makes it abundantly clear, if you leave now, you won't hear from me again. The words hit you like a jolt of awareness. For a brief second, a deep inner stillness follows. You feel the weight of his words sink in, stirring something deep within. A sense of urgency pulses in the air, and suddenly the distractions around you begin to fade into the background. This is the moment you are being asked to make a choice. It's not just about listening to the message. It's about whether or not you are willing to accept the guidance, the protection, and the divine insight Archangel Michael has for you today. The choice is yours to stay and receive, or to walk away, missing out on the very thing that could change the course of your life. Archangel Michael's warning is not just about skipping over this message. It's about the deeper consequences of leaving when you have been called. He knows that this message is vital for your protection. The universe is aligning in a way that brings you directly to this moment, and there is a purpose in your presence here today. But if you choose to turn away, that purpose may slip from your grasp, and you will never know the fullness of what was meant for you. The choice to skip is not just about missing information. It's about missing an opportunity that could alter the trajectory of your entire life. Archangel Michael wants you to understand the weight of this decision. It's not just about the words he's saying. It's about the divine timing behind the message. This is not an ordinary moment. It is a crossroads, a point where your future hinges on your willingness to stay present. His next words come with a gentleness, a quiet whisper that reaches into the deepest parts of your soul. A message from heaven has been trying to reach you. The very air seems to still as Archangel Michael speaks. It's as if time itself pauses to let you absorb the meaning of his statement. A message from heaven, not just a passing thought or a random bit of advice, but something meant for you, something divine, carefully orchestrated to arrive at this exact moment in your life. The heavens have been sending you a message, but perhaps you didn't notice. Perhaps you were distracted by the noise of daily life, by the busyness, the worries, and the countless things that demand your attention. But now, Archangel Michael is standing here, a divine messenger, delivering that message directly into your hands. He is the one tasked with bringing you the guidance you need to navigate the moments ahead. His presence is a reminder that you are not alone, that you are being watched over, and that there is a higher purpose in everything you are experiencing right now. He speaks with the authority of one who knows the unseen forces at work in your life, forces that you may not fully comprehend, but forces that are guiding you toward a destiny that is greater than you could imagine. I am here to save you, Archangel Michael says. The words feel like a sacred promise. This is not a passive statement. This is an active declaration from a being whose sole purpose is to protect you, to guide you, and to lead you toward a future filled with divine alignment. His job is to save you from what you cannot yet see, to step into the unknown on your behalf and clear the path before you. He is here for your protection, and he will not let you go forward without ensuring you are safe, without ensuring you have the guidance you need. This is no ordinary angel. This is Archangel Michael, the warrior, the protector, the guide. And he is standing by you, ready to help you navigate the coming changes in your life. But to receive his protection, you must first make the choice to listen. The choice is not just about hearing words. It's about accepting the guidance that comes with those words. Archangel Michael is offering you a moment of clarity, a moment of divine intervention. It's a moment where the veil between the physical and spiritual realms thins, and you are invited to step into a new understanding of your life and your destiny. To skip this message is to reject the protection and guidance that he is offering you. To stay, however, is to open yourself up to the possibility of something far greater than you can imagine. The calm before the storm, that is what Archangel Michael calls it. It's a strange feeling that you have been sensing, isn't it? The subtle shifts in energy, the quiet moments of reflection, the sudden weightiness in your spirit. You have felt it, though perhaps you couldn't put it into words. It's not fear you're feeling. It's not anxiety, though it may seem like that at first. No, what you're experiencing is something deeper. It is divine guidance. It is the universe preparing you for something that is about to unfold, something significant. But you need to be ready. You need to stay present and aware, for the calm you are feeling right now is the precursor to something much larger that is about to happen. Perhaps you've noticed the silence, that inexplicable stillness that feels both foreign and familiar. You've felt the weight of your thoughts, pressing in the subtle sense that something is wrong, yet you can't place exactly what it is. It's like a quiet voice inside your head that keeps urging you to pause, to reflect, to wait. Archangel Michael explains that this feeling isn't something to be feared. It isn't an ominous sign of something bad. It's divine intervention, a gentle nudge from the universe guiding you to pay attention. This is the moment when everything changes. This is the calm before the storm, and you are being called to step into the storm with clarity and purpose. That voice you've been hearing, the one that whispers, "Wait, something is wrong," is not a sign of fear. It is guidance. It is Archangel Michael reaching out to you, preparing you for the shift that is about to come. You have felt it, and now you know it's not just a coincidence. It's not a random thought or an idle fear. It's a sign that the universe is working behind the scenes, rearranging things in your life to prepare you for what's coming. But for you to fully experience this shift, for you to embrace the blessing that is waiting for you, you must stay. You must listen. Archangel Michael is here to reveal something that has been hidden from you, something that has been working quietly in the background, preparing you for this divine moment. And this moment will change everything. But before that revelation can unfold, you must first acknowledge the guidance that is being offered. You must accept that what you are feeling is not just a passing thought. It is the beginning of a transformation, a shift in your energy, in your spirit, and in your path. And to move forward into this transformation, you must stay present. You must stay in this moment and hear the message that is being sent just for you. This is no ordinary time. Archangel Michael is calling you to step into a new level of awareness, a new level of divine alignment. And this is just the beginning. The guidance you are about to receive will carry you through the storm, through the changes that are coming, and into the new chapter that awaits you. Stay with him. Listen to the message. Do not skip. Wait until the end. The big reveal is coming, and it will change everything. As Archangel Michael's voice reverberates with divine power, he brings you to a critical moment of choice. He speaks with deep, unwavering authority, and his words draw you into a place of stillness. It is as though the world around you fades away, leaving only his voice and the weight of the message he is about to share. You stand at a crossroads. He begins the tone of his voice heavy with meaning. Two paths lie before you, and the choice you make today will shape the rest of your life. These words, simple yet profound, are not spoken lightly. Archangel Michael knows that what lies ahead for you is not a matter of mere chance. You are not here by accident. You are at a pivotal moment in your life, a moment that will determine the course of your destiny. And as he speaks, you realize that the stakes have never been higher. The path you choose now will have consequences that ripple throughout every area of your life, from your relationships to your career, your spiritual growth, to your inner peace. The first path, Archangel Michael explains, is the path of blessings. It is the path of alignment with your true purpose, the path that leads you to the fulfillment of your divine potential. This is the path that will bring you into harmony with the universe, where opportunities unfold effortlessly and the doors that have been closed to you begin to open. The path of blessings is one of peace, clarity, and abundance. It is a path where you find your true calling, a place where you feel deeply connected to the flow of life, and every step you take feels supported by divine grace. On this path, you will experience joy, fulfillment, and a sense of alignment with something greater than yourself. But this path is not always easy. It requires courage, faith, and trust in the divine plan. It requires you to let go of the fears, doubts, and insecurities that have held you back. It asks you to take risks, to believe in your worth, and to step into the unknown with confidence. The path of blessings is not a life free of challenges, but it is one where those challenges are faced with the knowledge that you are on the right track, that the universe is conspiring in your favor, and every obstacle is a stepping stone toward your greater good. The second path, however, is one of needless pain. Archangel Michael speaks of this path with compassion, but there is no mistaking the seriousness of his words. This is the path of suffering. He says the weight of his voice, a reminder that this is not a path that anyone should take lightly. The path of needless pain is a path that leads to heartache, confusion, and frustration. It is a path where opportunities slip through your fingers, where you feel stuck in a cycle of uncertainty and where you constantly question your worth and your purpose. It is a path where the weight of regret and missed opportunities hangs over you like a dark cloud, preventing you from moving forward with the clarity and peace you so desperately desire. Archangel Michael explains that this path is not the result of fate or punishment, but the result of choices that lead you away from your divine purpose. It is a path that begins when you stray from the guidance that has been given to you, when you let fear or doubt take the wheel instead of trusting in your inner knowing and divine support. On this path, the emotional weight you carry becomes unbearable, as if you are constantly pushing a boulder uphill, only to have it roll back down again. This is the path of wasted potential, where you may find yourself stuck in situations that drain your energy, relationships that leave you empty, and circumstances that feel like they're constantly holding you back. It is a path where the weight of your choices feels like an anchor, preventing you from ever reaching the heights you are capable of. As Archangel Michael speaks, you realize that the emotional burden you have been carrying is not just the result of external circumstances. It is the result of internal choices. Choices to stay in situations that no longer serve you. Choices to hold on to beliefs that are not in alignment with your divine potential, choices to live in fear and doubt rather than stepping into your power. Archangel Michael acknowledges this emotional weight with compassion, but he also makes it clear that it is not meant to be your burden to carry. This weight was never meant for you, he says softly, and I am here to help you release it. The weight of your emotions has been building for some time now. Perhaps it started as a small whisper, a nagging feeling that something was off in your life, a sense that you were not living up to your potential. Perhaps it grew as you faced disappointments, setbacks, and betrayals, each one adding a little more weight to your spirit. Over time, those feelings of frustration, confusion, and heartache began to pile up until they became an overwhelming burden. You may have tried to ignore them, to push through, telling yourself that it was just part of life, that everyone experiences hardship. But deep down, you know that this weight is not the way life was meant to be. It is not the life you were meant to live. Archangel Michael tells you that this emotional burden is not your fault, and it is not a reflection of your worth. He acknowledges the pain you have experienced, but he also assures you that it is time to release that weight, to let go of the emotional baggage that has been holding you back. The divine intervention you've been waiting for is here, he says. It is time for you to change your fate before you lose something important. His words are a call to action, a call to stop carrying the weight of the past and start stepping into the future that has always been meant for you. The divine intervention Archangel Michael speaks of is not some distant promise, but a real tangible force that is ready to change your life. It is the guidance you have been waiting for, the divine energy that will help you step off the path of needless pain and onto the path of blessings. Archangel Michael is here to help you release the weight of your past decisions, to help you move forward with clarity and purpose, and to help you find the strength to choose the path that leads to the fulfillment of your divine potential. He is here to guide you, to protect you, and to remind you that you are not alone in this journey. Do not be afraid. Archangel Michael says his voice a calm assurance. The time for transformation is now. You are ready to move forward. You are ready to embrace the blessings that await you. These words are not just comforting, they are empowering. They are a reminder that you are stronger than the emotional weight you carry. They are a call to release the fear, the doubt, and the uncertainty that have been holding you back. The time to change your fate has come. The time to step into your true power is now. As Archangel Michael speaks, you can feel the weight of your past lifting little by little as the divine energy begins to flow into your life. You're being guided, protected, and empowered to make the choice that will lead you down the path of blessings. Crossroads are before you, and with each passing moment, the opportunity to step into the life you were meant to live becomes clearer. The choice is yours, but you are not alone in making it. Archangel Michael is with you, guiding you toward the path of divine alignment. This is your moment of transformation. Choose the path of blessings. Let go of the emotional weight that has held you back and step forward into the life that is waiting for you. The divine intervention you have been waiting for is here. Embrace it. Your destiny is calling. The air around you seems to thrum with anticipation as Archangel Michael's voice deepens, carrying with it a sense of purpose that cannot be ignored. He speaks with quiet authority, yet there is an undeniable gentleness in his tone, one that seeks to assure you, to comfort you, but also to call you to action. There is a blessing waiting for you, my beloved child, one that has been hidden from your sight, but it is about to return. The words wash over you like a wave of understanding. A sense of calm sweeps through your spirit, and for the first time in what feels like a long while, you begin to realize that the pain and struggle you've endured have not been for nothing. They have served a higher purpose, even if you couldn't see it at the time. This blessing, as Archangel Michael explains, was not meant to slip from your grasp. It was never meant to be lost. Yet life, with its inevitable setbacks and detours, caused it to slip away, perhaps due to moments of doubt, betrayal, or simply the weight of the challenges you were facing. The blessing you thought was lost to you forever was merely lying dormant, waiting for the right time to re-enter your life with even greater force and purpose. And now, so as Archangel Michael speaks, you realize that this moment, this message, is the very moment when everything starts to shift. Archangel Michael doesn't mince words as he reveals the truth about this hidden blessing. He tells you what you were meant to have long ago slipped away because of setbacks, betrayals, and other things that took your attention away. You hear the acknowledgement in his voice, the understanding that your life hasn't unfolded in a straight line. Perhaps you've lost hope in certain areas of your life, doubting whether that blessing, that opportunity, that dream you once had will ever come back. Maybe you have questioned your worth, wondering why life seemed to block your path at every turn. But now, Archangel Michael is here to tell you that everything has been leading you to this moment of divine revelation. The setback was not the end of your story. The betrayal was not the final chapter. The feeling of being lost and broken was not a permanent condition. All these things, as painful and as confusing as they were, have been part of the grand design. They were the catalysts, the forces that shaped your soul, and now they are preparing you for the return of that blessing. This blessing was never meant to be lost. Archangel Michael assures you. It was merely delayed, waiting for you to reach the right moment in your life. A moment of readiness. A moment when you would understand the significance of its return. The weight of these words settles in your heart. For the first time, in what feels like ages, you sense a flicker of hope igniting within you. You realize that the struggles you faced were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to teach you, to strengthen you, to bring you to a place where you could receive the blessing that is now about to return. This is not a time for doubt. This is not a time for fear. It is the time for you to embrace the return of what was always meant for you. The blessings you have been waiting for, whether they be opportunities, relationships, healing, or success, are on their way back to you. But there is one crucial element that Archangel Michael urges you to understand. You must stay present. You must stay open, and you must be ready to receive. As you digest this revelation, Archangel Michael leads you into the next phase of his message, a revelation that is bound to change the course of your journey. A new door is opening for you, and you must stay present to walk through it. His words resonate like a bell tolling in the distance, a call to action that you cannot ignore. The door that once seemed closed, the opportunity that you thought had passed you by, is now swinging open. But it requires your full attention. It requires your belief. It requires you to step forward in faith, even when you can't fully see what lies on the other side. You've been standing at the threshold for some time now, unsure whether to take the next step. You've felt the pull of something greater. But perhaps you've hesitated, unsure of what the future holds, or fearful of making the wrong choice. Archangel Michael understands your hesitation, but he urges you now to trust the divine timing. The door is opening for you, and it is not by coincidence. This new opportunity, this new chapter in your life, is a gift that has been waiting for you. But for you to receive it, you must act. The door that is opening is not a simple opportunity. It is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, one that is more aligned with your true purpose and divine destiny than ever before. Archangel Michael speaks with assurance and clarity. This is the moment you've been preparing for. The work you've done, the lessons you've learned, the tears you've shed, they have all led you to this point. The time for hesitation is over. The time to walk through the door is now. You may wonder what this new door represents. Is it a career change? A new relationship? A sudden shift in your spiritual understanding? Whatever it may be, Archangel Michael assures you that it is the beginning of something far greater than you could have ever imagined. It is not just an opportunity. It is the unfolding of your destiny, the opening of a path that has been designed for you from the very beginning. You are ready to receive what was always meant for you. He says, his voice soft yet strong. You can feel the truth of his words in every fiber of your being. This is the moment you've been waiting for. This is the moment when the universe aligns to bring you the breakthrough you've longed for. The door is opening, and everything is in place. All you need to do is step forward. Archangel Michael continues to guide you, his presence, reassuring and steady. You have been prepared for this moment, he reminds you. You are no longer the person you were before. You have grown, you have learned, and now you are ready to walk through the door that will lead you to your highest good. This is not just a message of hope. It is a declaration of your readiness. You have been through the trials, the lessons, the growth, and now it is your time. The new door represents a change in your energy. It represents the alignment of your inner self with the outer circumstances of your life. It is the manifestation of all that you have worked for, all that you have prayed for, and all that you have dreamed of. But to receive it, you must stay present. You must remain open and ready to embrace the new opportunities that are about to unfold before you. Archangel Michael speaks with a sense of finality now, his words ringing with truth. This door is not just an opportunity. It is your divine invitation to step into the next phase of your life. It is your chance to walk in alignment with your true purpose, to embrace the blessings that have always been waiting for you, and to step into the life you are always meant to live. As he speaks these words, you feel a shift within you. You feel lighter, more aware, and more open than before. The door is no longer something distant or intangible. It is real, and it is in front of you, waiting for you to walk through. This is the moment of transformation. This is the moment when you leave behind the old, the struggles, and the uncertainty, and you step into the fullness of your divine purpose. Archangel Michael's voice softens now, as if he is speaking directly to your soul. You are not alone in this. The universe has been preparing you for this moment. And as you walk through this door, you will find that everything you need is already inside you. Trust yourself. Trust the divine plan. And know that as you step forward, you are stepping into a new reality, one that is aligned with your highest good. And with that, the path ahead is clear. The door is open, and you are invited to walk through it. The hidden blessing that Archangel Michael spoke of is no longer something distant or unreachable. It is here, now waiting for you to claim it. The next chapter of your life is about to unfold, and it is filled with the promise of blessings, opportunities, and divine alignment. You have everything you need to step forward. You are ready. As Archangel Michael continues to speak, the air around you seems to grow heavier with divine presence. There is a subtle shift, almost imperceptible at first, but undeniable. It is as though a veil is being lifted, and for the first time in a long while, you are able to see clearly. Your soul is at a turning point. Archangel Michael says, his voice steady and resolute. The very weight of those words sinks into your spirit, and you feel something stir within you. The turning point he speaks of is not just a minor shift. It is the moment that your entire life begins to realign with a higher purpose that has always been meant for you. You are being called to step into a new phase, a phase of clarity, transformation, and divine alignment. This is no ordinary moment. This is the point where your soul, your deepest essence, is beginning to shift, moving from the confusion of the past into the clarity of the future. It's as if you are standing at the crossroads of your existence, where the weight of your previous struggles, setbacks, and uncertainties has reached its peak. And now, with Archangel Michael's guidance, you are being led into a place of spiritual freedom. This is a time of divine realignment, a time when everything you've been through, all the pain, confusion, heartache, and frustration, is about to make sense. You may not fully understand the extent of this shift just yet, but as you listen to Archangel Michael's voice, you begin to feel the energy of the universe moving within you. There is a subtle but profound change happening within your soul. It's a quiet internal transformation, but its effects will be far-reaching. For the first time in what feels like ages, you can sense that your life is beginning to align with your true purpose. The things that once seemed impossible, unclear, or out of reach are now beginning to fall into place. You can feel it. A new clarity is emerging. and with it comes a deep sense of peace, as though a fog that has clouded your vision is beginning to lift. Archangel Michael assures you that this is not a coincidence. This moment of realignment has been divinely orchestrated for you. He speaks with love and authority as he continues. You are entering a new phase of clarity and transformation. This is your time to step into the full light of your divine purpose. Those words echo in your mind, and as they do, you can feel the weight of your past struggles beginning to dissipate. You are not the same person you were before. You have been through the fire, and now you are emerging stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your higher self than ever before. This divine shift is not just a mental or emotional change. It is a spiritual transformation. It is the moment when your soul begins to awaken to its fullest potential. Archangel Michael speaks with deep compassion. I know that you have been through many challenges, and I know that you have felt lost, uncertain, and overwhelmed at times. But I am here to tell you that those challenges were not meant to break you. They were meant to shape you. And as he speaks these words, you begin to realize the truth in them. Everything you have endured, every trial, every setback, has been preparing you for this moment. Now the time has come for you to embrace this shift fully. Archangel Michael continues, you are being lifted from the weight of confusion and struggle. The heavy emotional burden you've been carrying is being cleared away step by step. As these words resonate within you, you can feel something lifting, not just from your mind, but from your heart and soul. The heaviness, the doubts, the emotional scars that have lingered within you are beginning to fade. You feel lighter, freer, as if the very fabric of your being is being restored, realigned, and healed. The emotional weight you've been carrying for so long is starting to dissolve, leaving you with a sense of clarity and purpose that you've longed for. For so long, you have been walking through life with a sense of confusion. The emotional burdens you've carried may have caused you to doubt yourself, question your worth, and feel disconnected from your true purpose. But now Archangel Michael is here to help you see that these burdens were never meant to define you. This is your time to release the past, he says gently yet firmly. The confusion, the setbacks, the pain, they are all being lifted from you. You are entering a time of divine alignment, a time when your path will become clear, your purpose will unfold, and you will step into the life you were always meant to live. You may have spent years feeling stuck, uncertain, or weighed down by emotional scars that you couldn't fully understand. Perhaps you have asked yourself, why has it been so hard? Why does it feel like nothing is working out for me? These questions, these feelings of frustration are a natural part of the journey. But now, as Archangel Michael speaks, you realize that these challenges were never meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you for the greatness that is coming. The emotional clearing you are experiencing is a sign that you are shedding the old layers of doubt, fear, and pain that have held you back. It is a sign that you are making room for the new, for the divine blessings and opportunities that are now about to flow into your life. Archangel Michael reassures you that this process of emotional clearing is not easy, but it is necessary. The heaviness you feel, the emotional weight that has burdened your heart, these are the remnants of past experiences of old wounds that have not yet healed. But today, as you listen to my words, that weight is being lifted. You may feel it now, a subtle release of tension, a lightness that begins to fill the space where there was once emotional turmoil. This is the beginning of your transformation, the moment when your soul begins to align with the divine energy that is meant for you. The path you've been walking, the path of struggle, uncertainty, and emotional heaviness, is coming to an end. Archangel Michael's words are a promise, a divine declaration that this is the moment of your realignment. The confusion you have felt is dissolving. The emotional burdens you have carried are being cleared. You are stepping into a time of divine alignment, a time when your life will begin to make sense. And as he speaks these words, you feel the truth of them sink deep into your being. For the first time in a long while, you feel that your life has purpose, that you are moving forward, and that the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now beginning to fade into the background. This is a time of transformation. This is a time of healing. This is the moment when your soul is awakening to the clarity and purpose that has always been waiting for you. Now is the time to step into your true power. Archangel Michael says, his voice steady and full of conviction. The emotional clearing you are experiencing is making way for the new energy to enter your life. You are being prepared for the blessings that are now coming your way. As you stand in this moment of divine realignment, you are being prepared to receive the abundance, the opportunities, and the guidance that are meant for you. The road ahead is no longer clouded with confusion or emotional turmoil. It is a clear path, one that is aligned with your highest purpose and your divine destiny. Archangel Michael reminds you, you are ready for this transformation. You are ready to embrace the blessings that are coming into your life. With each passing moment, you feel more and more aligned with the divine energy that is guiding you. The emotional clearing is complete. The weight has lifted. And now you are ready to step into the life that was always meant for you. Archangel Michael's presence is with you, guiding you, reassuring you that you are not alone on this journey. You are stepping into a new phase, one that is filled with clarity, purpose, and divine alignment. This is the beginning of your new life. This is the moment when you shed the old and step into the fullness of your divine potential. The confusion and emotional weight you have carried are no more. You are now ready to embrace the divine purpose that has always been yours. And as Archangel Michael's voice fades into the background, you can feel the power of this shift deep within your soul. You are realigned. You are free. You are ready to receive the blessings that have always been meant for you. As Archangel Michael continues to speak, the air around you seems to grow heavier with divine presence. There is a subtle shift, almost imperceptible at first, but undeniable. It is as though a veil is being lifted, and for the first time in a long while, you are able to see clearly. Your soul is at a turning point. Archangel Michael says, his voice steady and resolute. The very weight of those words sinks into your spirit, and you feel something stir within you. The turning point he speaks of is not just a minor shift. It is the moment that your entire life begins to realign with the higher purpose that has always been meant for you. You are being called to step into a new phase, a phase of clarity, transformation, and divine alignment. This is no ordinary moment. This is the point where your soul, your deepest essence, is beginning to shift, moving from the confusion of the past into the clarity of the future. It's as if you are standing at the crossroads of your existence, where the weight of your previous struggles, setbacks, and uncertainties has reached its peak. And now, with Archangel Michael's guidance, you are being led into a place of spiritual freedom. This is a time of divine realignment, a time when everything you've been through, all the pain, confusion, heartache, and frustration is about to make sense. You may not fully understand the extent of this shift just yet, but as you listen to Archangel Michael's voice, you begin to feel the energy of the universe moving within you. There is a subtle but profound change happening within your soul. It's a quiet internal transformation, but its effects will be far-reaching. For the first time in what feels like ages, you can sense that your life is beginning to align with your true purpose. The things that once seemed impossible, unclear, or out of reach are now beginning to fall into place. You can feel it, a new clarity is emerging, and with it comes a deep sense of peace, as though a fog that has clouded your vision is beginning to lift. Archangel Michael assures you that this is not a coincidence. This moment of realignment has been divinely orchestrated for you. He speaks with love and authority as he continues. You are entering a new phase of clarity and transformation. This is your time to step into the full light of your divine purpose. Those words echo in your mind, and as they do, you can feel the weight of your past struggles beginning to dissipate. You are not the same person you were before. You have been through the fire, and now you are emerging stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your higher self than ever before. This divine shift is not just a mental or emotional change. It is a spiritual transformation. It is the moment when your soul begins to awaken to its fullest potential. Archangel Michael speaks with deep compassion. I know that you have been through many challenges, and I know that you have felt lost, uncertain, and overwhelmed at times. But I am here to tell you that those challenges were not meant to break you. They were meant to shape you. And as he speaks these words, you begin to realize the truth in them. Everything you have endured, every trial, every setback, has been preparing you for this moment. Now, the time has come for you to embrace this shift fully. Archangel Michael continues, you are being lifted from the weight of confusion and struggle. The heavy emotional burden you've been carrying is being cleared away, step by step. As these words resonate within you, you can feel something lifting not just from your mind, but from your heart and soul. The heaviness, the doubts, the emotional scars that have lingered within you are beginning to fade. You feel lighter, freer, as if the very fabric of your being is being restored, realigned, and healed. The emotional weight you've been carrying for so long is starting to dissolve, leaving you with a sense of clarity and purpose that you've longed for. For so long, you have been walking through life with a sense of confusion. The emotional burdens you've carried may have caused you to doubt yourself, question your worth, and feel disconnected from your true purpose. But now, Archangel Michael is here to help you see that these burdens were never meant to define you. This is your time to release the past, he says gently yet firmly. The confusion, the setbacks, the pain, they are all being lifted from you. You are entering a time of divine alignment, a time when your path will become clear, your purpose will unfold, and you will step into the life you were always meant to live. You may have spent years feeling stuck, uncertain, or weighed down by emotional scars that you couldn't fully understand. Perhaps you have asked yourself, why has it been so hard? Why does it feel like nothing is working out for me? These questions, these feelings of frustration are a natural part of the journey. But now, as Archangel Michael speaks, you realize that these challenges were never meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you for the greatness that is coming. The emotional clearing you are experiencing is a sign that you are shedding the old layers of doubt, fear, and pain that have held you back. It is a sign that you are making room for the new, for the divine blessings and opportunities that are now about to flow into your life. Archangel Michael reassures you that this process of emotional clearing is not easy, but it is necessary. The heaviness you feel, the emotional weight that has burdened your heart, these are the remnants of past experiences, of old wounds that have not yet healed. But today, as you listen to my words, that weight is being lifted. You may feel it now a subtle release of tension, a lightness that begins to fill the space where there was once emotional turmoil. This is the beginning of your transformation, the moment when your soul begins to align with the divine energy that is meant for you. The path you've been walking, the path of struggle, uncertainty, and emotional heaviness, is coming to an end. Archangel Michael's words are a promise, a divine declaration that this is the moment of your realignment. The confusion you have felt is dissolving. The emotional burdens you have carried are being cleared. You are stepping into a time of divine alignment, a time when your life will begin to make sense. And as he speaks these words, you feel the truth of them sink deep into your being. For the first time in a long while, you feel that your life has purpose, that you are moving forward, and that the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now beginning to fade into the background. This is a time of transformation. This is a time of healing. This is the moment when your soul is awakening to the clarity and purpose that has always been waiting for you. Now is the time to step into your true power. Archangel Michael says, his voice steady and full of conviction. The emotional clearing you are experiencing is making way for the new energy to enter your life. You are being prepared for the blessings that are now coming your way. As you stand in this moment of divine realignment, you are being prepared to receive the abundance, the opportunities, and the guidance that are meant for you. The road ahead is no longer clouded with confusion or emotional turmoil. It is a clear path, one that is aligned with your highest purpose and your divine destiny. Archangel Michael reminds you, you are ready for this transformation. You are ready to embrace the blessings that are coming into your life. With each passing moment, you feel more and more aligned with the divine energy that is guiding you. The emotional clearing is complete. The weight has lifted. And now you are ready to step into the life that was always meant for you. Archangel Michael's presence is with you, guiding you, reassuring you that you are not alone on this journey. You are stepping into a new phase, one that is filled with clarity, purpose, and divine alignment. This is the beginning of your new life. This is the moment when you shed the old and step into the fullness of your divine potential. The confusion and emotional weight you have carried are no more. You are now ready to embrace the divine purpose that has always been yours. And as Archangel Michael's voice fades into the background, you can feel the power of this shift deep within your soul. You are realigned. You are free. You are ready to receive the blessings that have always been meant for you. A profound silence seems to settle in the air as Archangel Michael's words continue to resonate within you. You feel it now, deep inside your soul, a stirring, a shift that you can't quite explain, yet you know it's happening. The heaviness that once clung to you, the weight of confusion, fear, and emotional turbulence is starting to lift. The universe, in its boundless wisdom, has been preparing you for this exact moment. And now, Archangel Michael speaks the truth that your heart has been longing to hear, the truth that will finally bring everything into focus. The emotional turmoil you've experienced was not random. He says, his voice filled with gentle yet powerful assurance. It was part of a spiritual cleansing process, a necessary purification of your soul. You may have wondered why the last season of your life felt so difficult, why the pain seemed unending, and why the turmoil felt like a constant companion. Perhaps you questioned your strength, wondering if you were destined for struggle rather than peace. But Archangel Michael is here to reveal that those feelings of emotional turbulence were not signs of failure or signs that you were on the wrong path. No, they were signs of transformation. They were the necessary pressures that prepared you for the breakthrough that is now unfolding in your life. The turmoil you faced was part of your soul's purification, clearing away old emotional baggage, limiting beliefs, and attachments that had kept you tethered to a version of yourself that no longer served your highest good. Archangel Michael continues, "The universe has been working behind the scenes, orchestrating this moment of cleansing so that you may emerge as your highest self, ready to step into the fullness of your divine purpose." As you hear these words, you can feel the weight of them settling into your heart. For the first time in a long while, you begin to understand the purpose behind your struggles. You realize that every hardship, every challenge, and every moment of confusion was leading you towards something greater. These moments of emotional turmoil were never meant to break you. They were meant to break open the parts of you that were hiding, the parts that were afraid to shine, the parts that needed to be released in order for you to step into your divine power. It's a powerful realization. The struggle you faced was not a punishment. It was not a random occurrence. It was a divine process of cleansing, a purification that was necessary for you to step into the clarity, the peace, and the alignment that you now stand on the precipice of. The emotional turmoil that once felt like a storm ravaging your soul was in fact the universe clearing the path for your soul's true essence to emerge. As you reflect on this, a wave of peace begins to wash over you. You no longer see your past struggles as obstacles, but as stepping stones on the journey to your highest self. Now, Archangel Michael says the storm is past. The emotional turmoil is behind you. You are standing on the threshold of a new era in your life, one where you are grounded in clarity, purpose, and divine alignment. His words feel like a soft embrace, like the gentle touch of a guardian angel, assuring you that everything is unfolding perfectly. You are no longer lost in confusion or weighed down by emotional burdens. The energy around you is shifting, transforming, and you can feel it. Your spirit is lighter, clearer, more attuned to the divine frequency that has been guiding you all along. As you stand in this moment of realization, Archangel Michael continues to speak, encouraging you to trust the divine process. This is not the time to second-guess yourself. It is not the time to doubt the journey you've been on. This is the time to trust in the divine timing of your life, to know that everything that has happened has led you to this moment. His voice is steady, calm, and full of divine wisdom. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is near. All you need to do now is stay grounded, stay present, and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. The concept of divine timing can be difficult to grasp, especially when life feels uncertain, or when you feel like you've been waiting for something to change for what seems like an eternity. But Archangel Michael is here to remind you that everything is happening in perfect alignment with the universe's plan for you. Your breakthrough is not something you need to chase or force. It is already in motion, unfolding at exactly the right time. You don't need to rush. You don't need to push. All you need to do is trust. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, that the divine timing is at play, and that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Archangel Michael speaks to the core of your doubts, acknowledging the fear that sometimes creeps in when you cannot yet see the results of your efforts. "I know that waiting can be difficult," he says softly. "I know that it can feel like nothing is changing, like you are stuck in the same place. But I'm here to tell you that the shift has already begun. Your energy is transforming. Your path is clearing. And soon, you will see the fruits of this divine alignment." His voice carries a soothing energy, and you begin to feel a profound sense of peace wash over you. You realize that the struggle was never about forcing the outcome. It was about learning to trust the process, learning to stay grounded in the present moment, and learning to believe that the universe has always had your back. With each passing moment, the transformation becomes clearer. You can feel the emotional weight lifting, the confusion dissipating, and the energy around you becoming more aligned with your true purpose. The breakthrough is near, and it is not something that is coming from the outside. It is something that is rising within you. The shift you have been waiting for is already happening, and it is happening at a pace that is perfect for you. Archangel Michael encourages you to stay open to the energy of this transformation. You are being prepared for something big, he says, and the energy that is now flowing into your life will guide you to exactly where you need to be. Trust in this flow. Trust in the divine timing. As you reflect on this, you begin to realize that your entire journey has been one of preparation. The emotional turmoil, the setbacks, the confusion, and the struggles were all part of the divine process of aligning you with your true self. Archangel Michael reminds you that you were never meant to be stuck in the chaos. You were always meant to rise above it, to emerge stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your purpose than ever before. This is the time to embrace your transformation. Archangel Michael says, the energy you have been carrying, the emotional weight that has kept you stuck, is being cleared away. And as it does, you will find that your path becomes more clear, your direction more certain, and your purpose more aligned with your true self. The words reverberate within you, and you begin to feel the shift. You can sense the transformation happening on a deeper level. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is not a distant hope anymore. It is right here, right now. You are on the brink of something big, something powerful, something that will take you to new heights. Archangel Michael's presence is like a comforting shield around you, grounding you in this moment of divine energy. Stay present. He says again, stay grounded in the trust that everything is unfolding as it should. You are entering a time when you no longer need to push or struggle. The universe is aligning everything for you. Your breakthrough is coming, and it is coming faster than you realize. You may not yet see the full picture, but Archangel Michael assures you that the pieces are falling into place. Your energy is shifting, your soul is realigning, and the breakthrough you have been waiting for is just around the corner. Trust in the divine timing, he says once more, his voice gentle but firm. Your journey has led you to this moment, and it is time for you to step into the fullness of your purpose. As Archangel Michael's words settle within you, you begin to feel a sense of calm, like never before. The waiting, the uncertainty, the emotional turmoil, they are all behind you now. The energy around you is clearing the path, ahead is becoming clearer, and you are moving into a time of alignment and purpose. Your breakthrough is near. It is already happening. And the best part, you are ready for it. The universe has prepared you for this moment, and now all you need to do is trust the process, stay grounded, and embrace the divine flow that is leading you forward. As Archangel Michael's words gently resonate within your soul, you feel an overwhelming sense of divine confirmation. The energies around you feel lighter, clearer, and full of promise. This is a significant moment of transformation. Archangel Michael affirms his voice both steady and soothing. The weight of his words sinks into your being, and with them comes a deep, comforting truth. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is not just coming, it is already here. This is the pivotal moment you've been preparing for, the moment when everything you've experienced, all the struggles, the emotional turmoil, and the moments of doubt will finally come together. This is the moment when your soul is ready to step into the fullness of its divine purpose. Archangel Michael's divine confirmation is not just a promise, it is a declaration of your readiness. You are standing on the threshold of something monumental, something that has been orchestrated by the universe for your highest good. This moment is not an accident. You have walked this path, endured the trials, and navigated through the uncertainties, all for this very time. And now, as Archangel Michael speaks, you understand the truth that has been unfolding within you. You are ready. Ready to embrace the transformation. Ready to walk through the door that is opening before you. The breakthrough is here, Archangel Michael says, and you are prepared to move forward. With these words, he reassures you that you have been equipped with everything you need to step into your next chapter. The emotional weight, the confusion, the uncertainties, they are all behind you now. You stand poised, ready to embrace the new opportunities that await you. Archangel Michael's presence fills you with a deep sense of empowerment, reminding you that this shift, this divine transformation, is not a fleeting moment. It is the beginning of a new era in your life, one where clarity, peace, and fulfillment will flow freely. As you stand on the cusp of this new chapter, Archangel Michael encourages you to embrace the shift with open arms. Trust your intuition, he says, for it will guide you through the coming changes. Your heart knows the way forward, and it is aligned with the divine purpose that is unfolding before you. His words are like a gentle breeze, carrying with them a sense of calm certainty. You realize now that you have everything you need within you. You have the wisdom, the strength, and the divine support to move forward with confidence and grace. There is no more waiting, no more uncertainty. The time to act is now. Move in alignment with your divine purpose. Archangel Michael urges, his voice filled with encouragement and love. This is not a time for hesitation. It is a time for boldness, for stepping into the life that has been waiting for you. Trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that every step you take is guided by the divine. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and you are now stepping into the flow of that energy. The shift is real, and it is yours to embrace. As Archangel Michael's message draws to a close, he offers you one final blessing. Know that divine guidance is with you every step of the way, he assures you. You are never alone in this journey. The angels, the universe, and the divine are all aligning to bring you to a place of peace, clarity, and fulfillment. His voice, once again, feels like a warm embrace, a reminder that you are supported, loved, and protected. The road ahead may not always be smooth, but you will never walk it alone. Divine guidance is with you, lighting your path, guiding your steps, and helping you move forward with unwavering trust. As you stand on the edge of this new beginning, Archangel Michael's blessing fills your heart with peace. You are about to step into a new chapter, he says. A chapter filled with clarity, peace, and fulfillment. Everything you have been waiting for is now within your reach. Embrace the transformation. You are ready to step into the life you were always meant to live. With these final words, you feel a deep sense of alignment wash over you. You are not just moving forward, you are stepping into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Your heart is open, your path is clear, and your soul is aligned with its divine purpose. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Trust in the process. Embrace the shift and move forward with confidence, knowing that everything you need is already within you. The divine has been preparing you for this moment, and now the doors of your future are wide open. Step forward with faith, knowing that clarity, peace, and fulfillment await you. Your breakthrough is here. Your new chapter is beginning. And with Archangel Michael by your side, you are ready to embrace the beautiful transformative journey that lies ahead.